All right, so let's solve this equation. We have 8 times, in parentheses, x minus 3 plus 4x equals 6 times, in parentheses, 2x plus 1 minus 10. Okay, so we know that whenever we see an equation and whenever we see parentheses, right, the first thing we always want to do is distribute through the parentheses, which means any number that's in front of the parentheses, we need to multiply by. Okay, so that means in the first parentheses, we want to multiply each term here by the 8. So we get 8x minus 24, and the plus 4x is still there, equals, now on this side, right, in the parentheses, we see a 6 in front. So that means we want to multiply each term inside the parentheses by 6. So we get 12x plus 6, and then the minus 10 is still there as well. Okay, so we've completed the first step. We have successfully distributed through all the parentheses. And now we want to simplify each side as much as we can. On the left side, right, if you look in the left side here, what can we simplify? What can we combine? Right, well, 8x plus 4x is 12x. So 12x minus 24, that is what we get on the left side. And what can we combine on the right side here? Well, we have a plus 6 minus 10, right? These are like terms. We can certainly combine those. So we get 12x minus 4. You know, at this point, most of you guys would probably just subtract the 12x, right? So you notice, okay, I want to combine my x's, right? Well, notice something interesting is going to happen here, though, right? What happens when we subtract the 12x to both sides? Okay, it turns out that in this case, they actually both just cancel out. So what are we left with, though? Well, on the left side, we're ending up with negative 24, and on the right side, we end up with negative 4. You notice that the x has been eliminated. Okay? So what does this mean here? Okay? Remember, we can't solve for x, right? We don't get an x equals some answer here. Okay, what that means then is that this is going to be a contradiction, right? This is a contradiction because notice what we ended up here, right? Well, wait a minute. Negative 24 does not equal negative 4. Right, so we can classify this equation as a contradiction, but what is the answer? Right, the answer here is that there is going to be no solution, right? There is no value of x that we can plug in here to make the left side equal the right side. And this is the part of the equation that tells us that, right? How can 12x minus 24 equal 12x minus 4, right? No matter what we plug in for x, the left side will never equal the right side. Okay, so this is a contradiction, which means that there is no solution.